Fragging Out Podcast Update.
Good evening, this is Kinder reporting with a podcast update for Fragging Out. As a lot of you know, on the 14th, we did record a new Fragging Out podcast for you. Unfortunately, throughout the editing process, we have run into issues with file corruption and things of that nature that I am just unable to salvage. It sucks, I know. As of right now, I believe the Twitch stream is actually no longer archived. I apologize for that. But we do plan on getting a new podcast out as soon as we possibly can. As a lot of you have seen since our last podcast, Blizzard World has gone live on PTR. We did talk about Moira during the last podcast, but we haven't talked about it in any released ones so far. So we do definitely plan to retouch on that subject as soon as possible. I do plan to get extra guests on next time as well. For those of you that were in the Twitch stream, we didn't have any, out of the ordinary guests. It was just Kibby and I. But other than that, we are still on the podcast force. We're still alive. Podcast isn't being shut down or anything like that. I know it's been a while since we produced content. Just giving you guys a heads up that, yeah, we did have some podcast trouble, and we are working to get new content out for you as soon as we can. If all goes well and we find time to schedule things to do for our podcast, I'm hoping to get some eventual video content out, maybe some comedy-based stuff, not sure. If this doesn't kill our views and listens already as it is, I would like to launch a Patreon as well, just to help with the cost and management of the podcast, and etc. But other than that, guys, I just want to take a moment to say thank you for sticking with us and for even listening to this update, even though it's not the content that I promised you as a podcaster. It does hurt my image, and it does suck on my end as well. I know that you guys crave content, and those of you that have been with us since the beginning listening to this podcast, I send a humble thank you. And those of you that have left reviews, even more so, thank you. So we will definitely have content out for you guys very soon. I will keep you guys updated on the Twitter, twitter.com/fraggingoutpod, and our Discord, discord.me/fraggingout. So if you want to know anything about the show, or if you have any personal questions for me or KB, you can find us or message us on Twitter or message us on the Discord. Other than that, guys, just have a really great Thanksgiving. Have a really great holiday. That's going to be it for the Fragging Out podcast update. Fraggers out.